Hey, what's going on? Glad you stopped by to hang out with me for a few minutes today, because today we're going to take a look at my CIB copy of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition. Now I know that myself and all of my fellow gamers, when we hear the acronym CIB, we know that means complete in box. And that's what we're all looking for, right? But not this term. Because my copy of Ocarina of Time came complete in bag. Yep, so I pre-ordered this in 1998. I was 20 years old. I was already out on my own. This was the main reason I bought a Nintendo 64. I had to play this. Like I said, I pre-ordered it. I do not recall that if I knew it would be a collector's edition by pre-ordering it. I don't remember. But I certainly had no clue that when I went and picked it up, they was going to hand me this bag and it's going to just be stuffed to the brim with extra stuff. I didn't know that. Shirley didn't know that. They handed it to me and I was like, cool, look at this. And I have managed to hang on to this. I thought the bag and everything that come with it was so cool. I've always kept them separate, just put up. I still got it. So let's take a look at all the extra stuff that came with the collector's edition of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So of course, here are the items that would have came in the box. The gold cartridge. Only the collector's edition is gold. If you have a gray cart, it was not the collector's edition. Of course, the front of the box looks a little different than the non-collector's edition, but you know what it is? It's just a sticker put across the front of it. Of course, I've got a protective case here on it. If you take it out and look at it, they have just put, now that's a nice sticker, embossed. If you can see it there in the light, those little lines, ray of sunlight or whatever coming out are embossed. It's a nice sticker, but that's all it is. I bet you the non-collector's edition print is underneath that. Of course, the manual, and I miss having a physical manual to look at. Now they give you a tutorial at the beginning, and all of your moves are on a sub-screen somewhere, which is really smart, but I still like having a book to look at. This would have been the insert that came with it. Pretty cool artwork there on the front. Got a player's guide they're trying to sell you there. Of course, there it is again. Player's guide, and of course Nintendo Power trying to sell you on that, and that's your what you fill out and send in. Plus there's some things on the back here that you could have gotten. A Link and Ganondorf action figures. Legend of Zelda CD soundtrack. Check that out, a storage bin container for the Nintendo 64 to hold controllers. Got a little shelf there, games. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of those anywhere other than here. T-shirt, hats, hoodies, a pocket watch. Huh. I'd kind of like to have that. And here is the bag, just a plastic bag. As you can see, it has a very nice Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time logo there, just like on the game, on both sides. Don't know how in the world I've managed to keep up with that through the years. Also in it were these tattoos. Yes, believe it or not, these are tattoos. Now I showed this in another video quite some time ago, and I unknowingly called these stickers, but they are not. They are tattoos, because it gives instructions here on the back. You have to cut them out, cover them in water, and then you know how you do tattoos like this. You just hold them on there for a while on your skin or wherever you want it. Take it off and it's stuck. Of course, they don't last long, but I never did that. There is an uncut sheet of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time tattoo stickers. Also, this t-shirt. Now this is going to be hard to get in the light. But you know what? This thing has faded. The camera's not going to do it justice. I'm sure you can see the image there. Link right here. 3 different images of Link down this side in different action poses. It was a really cool shirt. And you know what? I've never worn this anywhere. It's been in a dresser drawer for 20 some years. It's just faded. I guess they didn't use very good ink on it. It's lost a lot of the color pigment. Also in the bag was this really cool 2-sided poster. Awesome artwork there on that one. Take that in for just a minute. You can see the creases in it. I've had it folded up for 20 some years, and it's just kind of, without ever being used or opened hardly, it's just kind of creased along the center lines here, but that's alright. I still got it. And on the other side, check this out. A character list. Really good looking poster there, with the Deku tree kind of in the background behind everything there. All of the people that you'll run into on your quest. Very cool. So we'll take one more look across the table here at all the things that should be in a complete Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition. The t-shirt, the bag, the box, the instruction manual, the game, the advertisement, the tattoos, and the 2-sided poster. Very cool stuff there. So, this begs the question, and I think you know what I'm going to say. Is the collector's edition of Ocarina of Time truly complete without all the extras? Or do you consider it complete having the box, the manual, and the game? You know, I don't know. I would be happy to have just this. I'm very lucky to have the extras. It's because I've had it since it was new and held on to all that stuff. Because I love The Legend of Zelda. It's my favorite franchise. I could play any of these games anytime, except Majora's Mask. So tell me what you think in the comments. I know there are other examples of other games for other systems that came with extra items, you know, new when you bought them. Like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out came with the letter signed by him. Dragon Warrior came with a bunch of extra stuff. And there's all kinds of examples like that. Do you have to have all of those things for it to be complete? And this might be the special exception because it's the collector's edition and come with, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra things there. Do you have to have all that to be complete? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm curious. Anyway, thanks for stopping by to hang out with me for a few minutes a day. See you next time.